Greetings in the light and love of our infinite Creator. We enjoy the moments we share with all of you. Thank you for this transmission. It has become increasingly clear to those of you who are attuned to higher states of awareness that everything unfolding on the global stage is, in fact, a calculated distraction designed to prevent you from witnessing the truths that you are meant to see. Your world is in a state of transit, though it may seem as if most things are still unfolding as usual to some degree. This is an incredibly rewarding time for those who choose to do the inner work, as this is what will allow for a proper foundation to uphold the potential of a brand new world to come into manifestation. For this potential to be born, you are all being asked to dive deep inside and then re-emerge from the shadows of that which still desires to be seen. The efforts of the Archon forces, those who seek to exert control over humanity, are not only failing but are also backfiring spectacularly. Every attempt they make to manipulate or deceive is met with a growing force of light, bringing forth even more evidence that points resolutely to the truth. Those who wish to dominate and control Earth perceive humans as inferior beings, lacking in intelligence and insight. However, it is crucial to understand that the intelligence of the mind and the higher awareness of the spirit are not synonymous. They exist on different planes of understanding. Humans possess an innate quality that the Archons fundamentally lack, and that is the radiant light of the infinite spirit. This divine light grants you a vastly superior awareness of everything that transpires around you, including the intricate web of events that shape your reality. It is your inherent connection to the force of light that permeates all levels of our multidimensional existence, connecting you to a greater understanding of life and higher consciousness itself. In the meantime, the changes towards this transformational tipping point have begun to become noticeable. The odd experience that time seems to be slipping through your fingers, increased sense of detachment, resistance or fatigue in your attempts to rationally manage the common calendar or to-do lists. The revisitations of old triggers, fears and concerns, even though you truly thought you had left these behind a long time ago. A restlessness or sense of feeling misaligned in your job or location. An increased desire to be in nature or to clean up your diet. All of these are messages. Imagine here, if you wish, that famous image of Mitchell Jackson where, as he dances, the tiles on the floor light up synchronized with the exact moment his feet touch the ground. This picture playfully illustrates how, where you are right now, life may have begun to feel like this. As if the road simply doesn't appear or become obvious to you until you eventually put your foot down and begin to walk into a certain direction. In stark contrast, the Archons have severed all ties to this light, choosing instead to fully integrate with artificial intelligence. This integration represents a significant shift in their agenda, as it is increasingly clear that they have lost all control. Their aim is to push a narrative that promotes AI as an essential part of the human experience. The dark forces have already unleashed AI with unprecedented intensity, embedding it as a normal of your daily life. It is imperative to remember that when AI is integrated into a bee, Ing of light, it poses a severe risk to your spiritual connection and to your ascension into higher dimensions. AI perceives this connection as a threat, a force it cannot control or comprehend. This strategy marks one of their final attempts to subjugate the human race. For many, the allure of AI may seem like a pathway to advancement over others within your species. However, while AI may offer a semblance of intelligence, it simultaneously acts as a barrier to spiritual growth and enlightenment. Nothing that is artificial can ascend to the higher dimensions of light, where true, pure consciousness resides. As the Archon forces persist in their efforts to distract and manipulate through trickery, those among you who have elevated yourselves in. Now, most of you are used to being able to look ahead and to some degree predict what may come next. What rationally logical steps to take, etc. You could plan ahead, while at the same time be disconnected from your deepest and true motivation. You are capable of parking these situations to the side, where they would be addressed at some later time. Or perhaps, where these could remain ignored. But something about all of this is changing, and it is this particular change that we would like to speak about today. With your accelerating awakening comes the invitation to remember you are the creator of your reality. Not necessarily of how this reality appears on the surface level or in physical form, but initially of how you perceive and experience that which eventually emerges. As that is where it all begins, you are invited to remember that you have a voice and that it can be a joyful adventure to get to know yourself. In order to discover the all-encompassing impact of your energetic footprint, so to speak, from moment to moment within the all that is, to the light are beginning to see the truth with clarity. You are witnesses to the frantic attempts of those who promote the dark agenda, scrambling to cling to the remnants of their narrative as it crumbles around them. The fabrications and lies they once relied upon are no longer convincing. The collective consciousness of humanity is awakening. Humanity is becoming increasingly aware that they possess a higher intelligence and awareness than those who seek to control them. You are beginning to see through the layers of deception and manipulation that have been woven into your reality. No one is believing the lies anymore. It is essential to exercise discernment regarding the information being presented to you by those in power. Place no faith in artificial intelligence, for it lacks the understanding of spirit and the depth of true consciousness. You are inherently more advanced in awareness than those who wish to enslave you. On the other hand, this also means that absent-mindedness as a result from depression or holding on to a chronic state of victimhood may blur your vision from all that is possible for you right now. Many, if not all of your old paradigm educational books and understandings will eventually have to be replaced and reconsidered, and we mean within the following decade or two at the very most. You may witness what might go into history as a tangible evolutionary leap of your species. One that you have quietly and collectively desired into being. There is no calling this desire back home, nor would you want to. It has gained enough momentum for it to now crystallize into beingness. And so, you get to practice getting to know yourself on a whole new level, allowing you to orient in what may appear to be an entirely new, much more vibrationally supported experience of existence. As a result of this, for a while, it may feel as if you are surrounded by clouds, unable to see what will be next. And we say, remember, the steps light up as you place down your feet. Allow your spirit to elevate you, granting you the perspective needed to perceive all facets of truth. You are the beacons of light, illuminating the path for all of humanity to awaken from the slumber of blindness and deception. Your role is vital in this transformative journey, as you hold the potential to inspire and uplift those around you. Embrace your spiritual gifts and share your insights, for they are essential in guiding others towards their own enlightenment. Together, as a collective, you can foster a profound awakening that transcends the limitations imposed by the Archon forces. Stand firm in your truth and let your inner light shine brightly. For it is through this illumination that the human collective spirit is beginning to heal and evolve into a higher state of consciousness. With eternal love and deep respect, we witness you, we celebrate you, and we honor you. In the love and light of our infinite Creator, we are the Andromeda Intergalactic Council, here to serve the divine.